So you have a main of one class and you want to jump into a different class. I have a Demon Hunter's my main, but you also have other ones, or maybe you have a different spec that's the same that you want to just dive into and explore. How do you jump into another class that you're not familiar with, another spec that you're not familiar with? That's exactly what I'm here to help you with. So I have a bunch of 70s. They're mainly tanks. I have some healers down here. We're going to go on to the Druid. And I've had some requests from my patrons. Shout out to my patrons. Thank you for helping make this whole thing possible. But Restoration Druid. I've had 3 different patrons ask about Restoration Druid keybinds, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a full dive into Restoration Druid. I've played this game for over a decade. I've played a Restoration Druid before, but not in Dragonflight and not recently. So here we go. I've mainly played Discipline Priest, and I tried some Evoker recently. But this is my Guardian Druid. Very much set up to be a Guardian Druid. All my keybinds are Guardian Druid, bear form, all that good stuff. I'm ready to go, right? All my keybinds are set up for that. But I want to do Restoration. And I also want to learn Restoration and Restoration talents. It seems like there's a lot to do, but I'm here to get you the simple, most streamlined, effective way. And maybe you're already this class, and you want to really make sure you're doing it right, if you get what I'm saying. So first thing you got to do is open up that talent page. There's my little baby druid. Nothing too special there. So talents. Here's my guardian talents. Whatever specialization, we're switching it on over. But which talents do you do? Do you want to do the simple ones that Blizzard put out there? Probably not. The talents probably would not be optimal, nor would they be customized to you in any way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to remove this, remove all of this, and remove everything, right? And so I have a Mythic Plus healer situation right here. And this is kind of something I've done before for Restoration Druid, but I want to show you guys where this thing came from. So I'm going to open up a new loadout. I'm going to call it YouTube. And so there's this, and I'm going to clear it out entirely. That's exactly what I would do. I'd clear it out down to nothing, and I'd clear it out down to nothing. Here we are. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to murloc.io. I love this place. I love this place for talents, for almost anything. You have every single class in the game, and once you pick the talent, you can pick which specialization. We're going to do Restoration, and then you can pick which game mode, right? We can do PvP game modes, rated battlegrounds, Mythic Plus. If I'm going to be healing, I'm going to be healing in Mythic Plus, so I'm going to click this. If for rating, you're going to have to probably go check in Icy Veins and Wowhead and all that kind of stuff to get a talent build for this, but this is just too good. This is just too good what I'm showing you guys. It shows the top people. It shows the stat priorities. You got to write that down. Okay, so haste is really important. Okay, good to know. And then, okay, Night Elf, Troll, whatever, cool. Oh, Zandalar, there we go. There's me right there. So now, here is what we're looking at here. This is the talents. You can see the orange and how many people of the top 50 people, how many people have these talents. And as we can tell, there's a certain path that's pretty obvious, and the purple is a little bit like the majority did, but not everybody, right? This is how I build my talents out. I go through and I start building out from there. So in fact, you know what? We could even do this. Let me switch this into this little side mode here. See if this works. See if this works, right? Can y'all see this? Okay, cool. So I'm going to be going through here, and I'm going to say, okay, literally everybody's picking these. So I'm going to grab this one, grab this one, grab this one. Definitely grabbing this one. Okay, cool. And then what else we got? Cleansing Touch, and then the Primal thing. So Cleansing Touch and then the Primal thing. Okay, cool. All right, now we open up the next thing, and we keep going down. But as I'm doing this, I'm not going to do this here because I'm not trying to, like, you know, teach you how to do a Restoration Druid. That's not what this video is about. But as I put in these points, and these are locked in, like I'm doing these points, right? Maybe I'll change them up once I have a little bit more experience in this class that you're playing. But I'm going to be like, all right, here we go. Rake, okay, cat form thing. I'm going to read through what each of these things do and why that people would maybe have them, right? And so I'm like, okay, cleansing, okay, ooh, magic damage and healing increase, okay, straight throughput, okay. And as you're going through to pick things, like you see that they pick this one. So there's an option here, and instead of picking the Tiger Dash speed, they pick the Wild Charge for you to fly to an ally's position. Okay. So I'm seeing what they're picking, right? Across the board. And if I go back to here, you're going to go down, and there's now this talent tree. This one's a little bit more open. You see how it's a little more open? There's a little bit more purples. There's a little bit more flexibility. So I would do the oranges to make sure that I don't mess up the things that you should obviously get, right? To set myself up for success, really. And then I'm going to kind of make choices between the purples, reading it along the way. But at least I know whatever the heck this is, I'm not picking it. And probably won't be picking this thing either. I'm probably going to pick the best things, because if I'm a noob right now in this class or spec, I want to set myself up as best as I can, right? So that now is what I've done. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to skip that part for you. Go back to big here, and I'm going to go and do the thing I already did to get my spec going, right? So now I have the spec that I did. I've done that process already and went through and made all the choices and read all the stuff, right? Cool. So now I have my talent spec. That's how I would recommend for you to get your talent spec, right? So we're good with that. Now, what the heck does a restoration druid do? So I'm going to go to Icy Veins or Wowhead, whichever one. In general, I tend to go to Icy Veins first, and I look for like a rotation type of thing, and I can grab that and look at that. So here it is, Restoration Druid Utility. Here it is, Restoration Druid Rotation, right? I know healers and tanks don't really have rotations compared to what DPS would have, but at least get you some idea of what's going on here. So I can see from here, Adaptive Swarm and Efflorescence is really important. With whatever verdancy is, who knows what that is. Life Bloom, I'm familiar with Life Bloom. Okay, keep it on the tank. Okay, cool. And use Cenarian Ward on cooldown. Swift Mend activate stuff. Regrowth is an emergency heal. Okay, so I'm just going to have this here. Whatever I gleaned from that, I'll maybe reference here in just a second when I'm now doing this. So this is now the process here. I have taken my keybinds here and I have cleared them out, right? The only thing you see here is my Hearthstone. These are all my keybinds all set up, just like my keyboard. I have A, Q, W, R, T, G, Z, X, C, V, H, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have all of those things set up right there, ready for me to go. But one thing that I forgot to reference and check myself on is I want to make sure that I am similar to my other specs. So if I have a Vengeance Demon Hunter as my main tank and I want to play Havoc, I want to have a similar feel, so I'm not like feels like I'm in a completely different body. So I'm going to take my cell phone here and I'm going to take a picture of my loadout right now. I'm literally taking a picture. I'm doing this here with you guys. I'm taking a picture of my abilities right here. I'm also going to shift out of bear form and taking a picture of what's in my human form. And now I have a reference point of what I am actually doing here, and I can like hold it right here and then go for it. So now whenever I go into my talents and I switch back to restoration, I can easily similarly line up what abilities help me feel most at home, right? So I have cleared out everything else. And here we go. I'm going to start laying out all the talent points here. So I got my Book of Professions, and I'm going to go to General. I'm going to make sure I grab any sort of Embrace the Loa. I got that right there. That's a Zandalar thing. Pterodax Swoop. I always put Pterodax Swoop. In fact, do I have it in here? Yeah, Pterodax Swoop. I usually put on like Control mouse button, right? Because Pterodax Swoop, I'm not going to be using that often. I'm also a druid that has flight form, but you can't use it in the Dragon Isles. So whatever. Everything. Regenerating. I always put regenerating on Shift W. That's usually my thing, and I'm looking down to check my thing. Shift W, it checks out. Cool. And now I've done my racial thing. Awesome, great. And now we're in the druid section. So one thing I would recommend is to start with your specialization instead of starting with your class. Your specialization's gonna be kind of probably the things you use more often. So we're going to go with that. And I'm going to double tab back out here. Adaptive Swarm is one of the things that look familiar, and Adaptive Swarm is the first thing there. So that feels great. One thing I also noticed is Adaptive Swarm, it says Shadowlands. That's strange that it says Shadowlands. So that makes me uncomfortable, but I guess that's just coming from Shadowlands, so who knows. But either way, this is a 25-second cooldown. Command a Swarm that heals shadow damage, or command a Swarm that heals this much or deals shadow damage over time. Increase the effectiveness in your periodic expiration. So the big thing I know is it's a very important heal, especially since I've looked that up, and it's a 25-second cooldown. So I'm going to put this in the offensive category, and I like to sort my stuff here. I'm going to sort my things here. I'm going to put offensive things here, defensive things here, maybe utility things here, and just kind of keep organizing my bar so I can like keep things where I don't necessarily know floating around until I do know, and then I can put them down, right? Cenarian Ward, that was another important one. Another 30-second cooldown though. So there's a lot of cooldowns so far. I need to know what are my go-to constantly pressing abilities. Protects a friendly target for 30 seconds. Damage taken consumes the ward. Super simple. I'm putting that right there next to this. Convoke. I'm very familiar with Convoke. This is a big cooldown. A 2-minute cooldown. I'm going to put this further down the line. So we have shorter cooldowns, longer cooldowns. Convoke is a big thing. It's a big 2-minute cooldown, or you call upon all your stuff and you're casting a whole bunch of craziness, right? Love that spell. Efflorescence. Now, we're referencing back to here. Ooh, that's a very important one. Keep Efflorescence down. Okay, cool. So it's the best spell. Okay. It's a really good spell. So Efflorescence also doesn't have a cooldown. I'm now very interested in efflorescence. Grows a healing blossom in the target location, restoring health. So I'm going to take this. Oh, it's a ground target reticle. So this seems to be an area of effect thing. I know I always have area of effect things on G. G is my area of effect button. Also, I use ESDF. If people don't know this by now about me, I use ESDF. G is always my area of effect. It's my death and decay. It's my area of effect type of things. Consecration on paladins, whatever it is. So now G is my area of effect thing. And there we go. And there's my thing. Okay, cool. Keep this down always. G feels like a great spot for that. Okay, great. Look at that. Look at that. It's very easy to keep down. Seems like I'm going to be pressing it a lot, so G's a great spot for it. I found this home for it now. Awesome. And I'm also not worried about the competing with the Bear Druid, because with G and Bear Druid was Thrash, and I'm not going to be thrashing like that in here. And when I shift into Bear form, it's a different button anyway, so we're good. Flourish, it's an instant ability, a minute and a half cooldown. I'm putting that next to Convoke. It's over a minute cooldown. Iron Bark, defensive. Here we go. The target's skin becomes tough as ironwood, reducing damage taken. Ooh, the target's skin. So this is a healer cooldown. I'm putting it right here next to this. It's not. I thought this was going to be a self-defensive. So, okay, interesting. Life Bloom, another thing, no cooldown. As soon as my eyeballs look at here, I'm seeing, I guess I can't use my mouse, but like right here, it doesn't have a cooldown. So this is going to be a mainstream healing ability. So I'm going to put this right here, just on R. Because Life Bloom, I know Life Bloom's super important. So I'm going to keep it right there. And you want to put it on the tank. So I'm going to put Life Bloom right there. And we'll see if anything comes in and trumps it. Nature's Call. Nature's Cure is a cure. This is your cure effect. Cures a target, removing disease and spells and stuff. That always goes on V. And I look down and there's my V. Awesome, great, right? So V is always my cleanse type situation. If I can cleanse, remove, that is always the button here. Across all classes, any sort of cleanse, remove, dispel type thing is always V. So that's obviously, it has a home there. Nature's Swiftness. I'm very familiar with Nature's Swiftness. And your next regrowth, rebirth, or entangling roots is instant. Awesome. That's another cooldown, right? You see I have my long-term cooldowns, short cooldowns. I'm just building it all out here. Revitalize. No cooldown. Returns a dead party member. Oh, okay. So that's going to be my resurrection. And I always have resurrections on control shift up. So I control and then shift mouse wheel up is a resurrection. That always feels right for that. Cool. Tranquility. Big 3-minute cooldown. Look at that. Big 3-minute cooldown. In fact, another thing here I'm going to do, I'm going to switch Nature's Swiftness and Convoke right here. This is a short 1-minute cooldown, 2-minute cooldown, 3, and it's longer cooldowns as I get up here. So I'm just keeping things organized. Entangling Bark is a passive PvP, and that's passive. Okay, so that is our class abilities. Now I'm going to go to the Druid abilities. Bark Skin, your skin. Okay, so this is a self-defensive, all right? So that's going to be a little bit different. I'm putting this all the way over here to the far right. Is that as far as I can go? Yeah, as far as I can go. Bear Form, I know where I'm putting Bear Form. I'm putting Bear Form on, actually, I'm going to do, how I do my Bear Forms. I have a macro for these things. I have a whole video on macros that people have been thankful for, and I appreciate everybody swinging by live streams and stuff and saying thanks for all the different stuff I do with these videos. But this is a bear form. It's a slash cast brackets no bear form :1 : which means it keeps me in bear form basically. So if I put this on shift mouse wheel down, I have cat form on shift mouse wheel up, I have travel form on Z, and I have human form on X, right? So these are all these are cancel auras and stuff. I can put all these druid forms in the description for macros, and I have a whole macro video to take care of that. But now I can hold down shift mouse wheel down on bear form, hold down shift mouse wheel up, I'm in cat form. Z gives me travel form, and X gives me back to human form. And if I press Z to go into travel form, and I press it again, I stay in travel form, right? So it gives me a little bit more control over accidentally shifting out of forms, which is very important for a Guardian Druid, but not as important for a Restoration Druid. But here's an interesting spot that I'm in that I've never heard of people talk about. I am a Guardian Druid first, right? And then if I want to branch out and do and play around with Feral, play around with this, I want to keep as many core things the same as I possibly can. So now, it might not be the most optimal. I probably would put Nature's Swiftness at shift mouse wheel up, because that's what I used to have it at, and that feels right, and that feels like a good spot for it. But that's my cat form, and I don't want to sabotage my main specs, thing, and then it'd be weird. Like, oh, cat form in this spec is this, but cat form in this spec is something different. Ooh, that feels weird, right? So I'm going to keep it the same, and we'll see if we can make it work. Let's see how many buttons druids have to press. So dash now, and I'm consulting my consulting my chart here, and you can see dash is caps lock. So dash is going to go on the caps lock button right there. That feels right. Caps lock. I'm sprinting like a little cat. Awesome. Great. Cool. Dreamwalk. That's my. It's just that's something that's not something you have to put on a keybind. That's just a travel type button. Entangling roots. That's going to be interesting. This is a crowd control type of situation. Entangling roots on my main situation is in my human form. So I'm looking down, and it's my human form, and it's on my mouse buttons over here. So entangling roots is on my mouse buttons, and it's my third mouse button. On my mouse button, I usually have the front mouse button. The front mouse button closest to my hand be interrupt, and then this is a stun of some kind, and then this is a CC of some kind, right? And then these buttons up here are cooldowns, and those buttons are all represented. Oh, I just shifted into cat form. Haha. And those buttons are all represented right. Where'd my entangling roots go? Disappeared. This little grid right here of 3 buttons. These 9 buttons right here. This 3x3 grid are my mouse buttons. They're all organized in a row, right? So entangling roots feels good right there. There we go. Entangling roots. Awesome. Ferocious bite, cat form. That's a cat thing, right? So I'm going to shift into cat form real quick. That's bear form. I'm going to shift into cat form real quick and put this on my cat bar. I'm just going to put it anywhere on my cat bar, and I'm going to remove that. And then why is this changing as well? That's interesting that all of that changes. Those bars are changing now. I probably need to change that for but it's not a bar that I use. That's interesting. I didn't know. It has to do with paging in dominoes, which I could fix up, and that's not going to be a problem here. All right, anyway. So now if I go into cat form, I have my ferocious bite right there. We're good. And for some reason it has growl in there, which is bear form, so I'm going to take that off. And then I have rake, which is also a cat thing, and shred, which is also a cat thing, all inside my cat bar only contained in my cat bar. If you want to know how paging works and all the different bars, I did a thing for it in Dominoes and in Bartender, so I have videos for that too. All right, so now we're going to keep going through this list. Ferocious bites there. Growl is a bear form only thing, so I'm going to go. Growl is always C. Growl is always C, no matter what. It's always my taunt button, so there we go. And we'll see if that matters or if I need more buttons there, but there we go. That's going to be C. I really don't know how many times a Restoration Druid is going to need to shift into bear form and taunt something. I just highly doubt that that's going to be something that's regularly occurs. So Incapacitating Roar, a crowd control. And I'm probably going to be putting that next to my crowd control because this is where the stun goes, fear and interrupt, something like that, right? So that goes there. It feels good. Innervate, another long cooldown. I'm putting that right here. So we have all our cooldowns right here that I'm about to put in place. Iron Fur is a bear form only thing. And in general, in my bear form, now this is interesting because in my bear form, Iron Fur is mouse wheel down. It's gonna Iron Fur is mouse scroll wheel down, right? Which I can tell you right now, there's no way it's gonna be mouse scroll wheel down for my druid right now because that's just too high priority of a button. I can't have in the same way that G is thrash for my bear. Like what are you talking about? No, I'm not gonna do that. So what I'm gonna do for Iron Bark, I'll just throw it away. I'm gonna shift into bear form and I'm gonna put Iron Fur on W because in general, and I'm gonna throw that away. In general, I know that's gonna be supposed to scroll up, but I should probably just throw that off the bar. Sorry. In general, I know that my tanks, W is usually some sort of defensive type ability, so that's going to feel fine. And how many times I'm going to be shifting into this and doing Iron Fur? Probably not as much as I'm going to be actually healing, right? Mangle is another bear ability. I'm putting the Mangle thing there. I can get rid of this. It's on my bear bar because it's a bear only ability. Mark of the Wild, always I'm going to put on H. That's just my group buff. H is a really far button to press, so I only usually put like Battle Shout, Priest Fortitude, whatever on there. Moonfire. Okay, now we're getting into an interesting territory. We're going to shift back to human form. Moonfire is a damaging ability, and I don't know how often I'm going to be damaging as a healer. I don't know how often they do that, so that's going to be something I'm like, I don't feel like it's going to be that often, so I'm going to come in over here and I'm going to put this in a weird spot. I'm going to put this maybe on like 4 or 5 or something, right? So 4 and 5, in general, my rotation stays around A, Q, W, R, T, G, right next to my movement keys, and then 3, 4, and 5 are situational stuff, and then 1 and 2 are always health stones. So 1's always going to be a health stone, 2 is always the health potion, or in this case for my druid, it's probably going to be a mana potion, whatever. So that takes care of that. Moonfire's there, cool. Nature's Visual, another Cooldown for 30 seconds. All single target healing also damages nearby enemy targets for 20%. So it's like a little bit of damage offense thing right there. That's interesting. I'm going to put that right there. That's kind of cool. Prowl on my druid is always the topmost mouse button right here. So that's going to be my mouse button. I shift in and out of that. No problem. That's obvious. And that's the same as my Guardian Druid, so that's why that was such an easy decision. Rake in cat form is fine right there. Rebirth. Ooh, Resurrection. Oh, nice. You know what? I'm gonna cancel my Pterodax Swoop. My Pterodax Swoop right here. Sorry, Pterodax Swoop. I'm gonna demote you down to here. Because any class that ever has a rebirth, like a Death Knight, a Raised Dead, or whatever, some sort of battle res, is always control middle mouse. So I can be like, ooh, control middle mouse, and it's always the same. So I gotta keep that there. And Pterodax Swoop, I'm sorry, I'm just not really gonna use you that often. Regrowth. Okay. Regrowth is an emergency cast heal. I'm not going to be spamming it necessarily. I'm going to be using some other cooldowns, but it's definitely going to be usable. First of all, I should shift out of, there we go, now we're here. So Regrowth, I'm going to put that on W. I'm going to put that on W also because it's a casted heal, right? I like to put instant abilities on the right side of my hand and casted abilities on the left side of my hand. So instant abilities being, Life Bloom, this thing right here, whatever, all this stuff, quick things. My pointer finger's moving around quickly, press. But it's a little bit weirder to press W, so I like to have casted things on W and Q is kind of where I put some casted type of spells, right? So W feels great for Regrowth there. Rejuvenation heals the target. This is just a super easy heal. So I'm going to do, and remember Life Bloom? We talked about Life Bloom defaulting to R. I'm putting Rejuvenation there, and Life Bloom's on T. So my main heal, my main easy mode heal is R, which is just a super simple Rejuvenation. And I'm just like, again, I don't necessarily know, and maybe it says it right here. Keep Rejuvenation on an active tank and players with the debuffs. Life Bloom on take, but put on yourself during group damage. Otherwise, put your second Life Bloom on whoever's taking. Oh, see, there's a limit. There's a limit to Life Bloom. Maybe on 2 targets at a time. Perfect. That's exactly why it's on T instead of R. R is my spammable ability. It's the thing I can just freaking go to town on, right? T is a little bit different than that. T is going to be one notch over. It has a little bit of situations to it. Maybe it's a little bit AoE focused. Maybe it has charges to it. Maybe it's proc based. Who knows, right? So this is perfect. This feels great. I want to go heal right now. Boom, there's a heal, there's a Life Bloom, there's my ability. Also right here, this feels terrible to have that reticle come up. So in general, do I have something already with it? Mouse over, no, that's a mouse over. So I'm gonna go over here and grab one of my AoE slots, cursor, there we go. So there's my cursor macro. I'm gonna go back in here, new macro, enter in a new macro, /cast, and I'm gonna /cast at cursor, efflorescence. Wow, that's a crazy word to spell. So now I'm replacing efflorescence right there, and now I can just press G, and there we go. I press G, there we go. I press G, there we go. Oh, that's so much better. Oh, so much better. And that's just a simple macro tooltip that's in the macro video. I'll put that in the description as well. So boom, there we go. Awesome. And then now, go back to the spell book. Right, so we're going on through here. Rejuvenation has bumped down Life Bloom. Revive. This is now Revitalize. Return all dead party members, and revives a single party member. I'm gonna put this over here because why am I'm probably just always gonna use Revitalize. Why would I ever use Revive? So I don't need that at all. Cat form. I'm gonna shift back into cat form real quick and put on Rip onto my bar. Literally, I don't care about where these are. So in fact, I will care about them in a second once I put them all there. Soothe, where's Soothe? Soothe is H. On my druid, Soothe is H. So I'm gonna put Soothe on H. Interesting. I did not know that I did that. Okay, so then that means this Mark of the Wild situation I'm gonna put over here right now. And this is just on the mouse button, so I can just easily press a mouse button. It's a really far back mouse button. It's like in the weirdest spot. It's actually the worst mouse button on the entire mouse is where this was on there. But at least it's on there and it's quick. And so far, it's not looking like I'm going to be too overloaded right now. And then Soothe is good. And oh my gosh, we have so many abilities. Stampeding Roar. Ooh. Stampeding Roar. So let me shift back into human form. Stampeding Roar on my druid is A. Because I run in there, I just fast run in there, and all that kind of stuff. So that feels right and it feels good. But I don't know if I like that. And on my druid, Oh, you know what? No, I'm switching it. I'm switching it up. Check this out. Now I'm not gonna. Okay, on my druid, I'm gonna switch things to where my stampeding roar is on my mouse because that's what it used to be. So on my guardian druid, right? In fact, and I will do this. I will do this just to show the mirroring of original spec versus new spec. So on this now, I have a long cooldown, a minute long cooldown right here. And I have my Stampeding Roar and Sprint right here. I'm going to move these. I'm going to put Stampeding Roar on my mouse. I'm going to put that on A. I'm going to take this Dash Cat form and put it right there. So I have two movement abilities. So on my mouse, I have interrupts on the bottom part. I have movement speed on the top part, and I have a cooldowns on the top part above that, right? So now I have that all feels much better there. That all feels much better, and that lets me be able to move Heart of the Wild, the 5-minute cooldown, to Caps Lock. Because in general, I like to have a tanking cooldown on A that's has a shorter cooldown, more so in the rotation, like a 45-second 1-minute cooldown on A, and then a big tanking cooldown on Caps Lock, right? So that pinky action is in a similar direction, right? And now that lets me move Typhoon right here. So now if I press the lower mouse button, I'm interrupting. The middle mouse button helps me sprint, and the top mouse button is the pushback, the Typhoon push. That feels really good. That looks really good. I love that. So now I'm going to take that into consideration whenever I go back to my restoration situation, and that should help things kind of fall into place and fit there a little bit more as well. So now I can do that same thing where I have my Stampeding Roar here, my Cat Dash form there, cool, and that frees up A and Caps Lock. So that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Awesome, love it. And so now, and these are the types of moves, these are the types of shifts and changes you make as you build out all of these choices and stuff. So Sunfire, it's another weird thing. I'm going to put Sunfire over here with Moonfire. Because these are my two dots and stuff. I don't know how often I'm going to be using those, but there we go. Swiftmend, I know Swiftmend is going to be a little bit more, it consumes regrowth, wild growth, rejuvenation to instantly heal an ally. So Swiftmend heals the target. So that is probably going to be my mouse wheel scroll up. I like the quickness of it. Or you know what? It's probably going to be mouse wheel scroll down. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop the healing on a target. I'm gonna be able to hold my mouse over and scroll there, pop the healing on it, and just get a little quick heal with a little mouse over. Done. Swipe is a bear thing. Going into bear form, get my swipe. I'm gonna AOE. Like I said, swipe is AOE, so I'm gonna put that there. And thrash is AOE, so I'm actually gonna put swipe there, mangle there. This taunt actually, this growl is actually on the bar already, so we're good at that. And we're cool there. And then swipe's done, thrash is done, got travel form already. Ursol's Vortex is a cooldown situation. So it's a minute long cooldown. Oh, this is the thing with the swirling winds and it pulls in the direction of all that kind of stuff, right? In fact, interestingly, on my talent loadout, do I have Typhoon? Do I have Typhoon? I don't have Typhoon, right? Interesting. So for the sake of simplicity, right? I'm going to put, where's my, there we go. For the sake of simplicity, I'm going to put Typhoon where I normally would put Ursol's, or I'm going to put Ursol's Vortex where I normally would have Typhoon. So that same button that did Ursol's Vortex, now it's doing the Typhoon situation. So that feels good. I could also put it right here. If I ever wanted to have both of them, I could easily put that right there so they're in a similar spot doing similar things. Cool. In fact, I'll even leave it right there on my mouse button just in case I want to leave this mouse button spot open for Typhoon, because it is possible for me to get Typhoon. I don't know if Druids would really get that. In fact, you know what? I don't know if Druids ever get Typhoon. Let's find out if they do. Typhoon, one dude. One person out of the top 50 get Typhoon. So I'd say I'm not going to be innovating the game here on the Resto Druid, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in right there where Typhoon normally is. Ursol's Vortex, cool. Wild Charge, ooh, Wild Charge, that's my scroll up. Oh, hey, I still have the ability to scroll up. So there we go. So scrolling up, I can Wild Charge to somebody, and I can get to their position, fly to an ally's near position. Cool. That's the same thing as my Bear Druid. Got it, done. There's my Wild Charge. Wild Growth. Ooh, 10-second cooldown. Heals 5 injured allies within 30 yards of a target, and the healing starts high, and then it climbs over the duration. So this is a casted time. It's a cast time. It's going on Q. Absolutely done. 100%. And there we go. So there's Q. Easy. And then... oh, Wild Growth. Okay, cool. All right, so then I have my 2 casted abilities on Q and W, instant abilities on the other side. This is feeling great. Absolutely great. And then the last thing we have is Wrath. Do I cast Wrath? Do druids cast Wrath? I feel like they go into cat form. I feel like they go into cat form and do stuff. So are we doing this? Are we doing this? That's interesting. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have a very interesting macro that you guys might like. I will put this in the description as well. I'm going to do a help harm macro. Yep, right here, help harm. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to highlight this whole help harm macro and copy it over into here. Okay, copy. Here's what this is going to do. I've realized that Moonfire is an instant cast damaging ability. Rejuvenation is an instant cast healing ability. Those two can be the same button, right? So I'm going to merge them together. So this tooltip, it makes it to where if I'm holding my cursor over an enemy, it casts the enemy spell. If I'm holding it over an ally, it casts the ally spell. So this is the mouse over. So this says flash heal. I'm going to go to where it says flash heal. I'm backspacing flash heal only, and I'm going to be putting in rejuvenation. Done, right? And then mouse over harm. If it's the bad spell, I'm going to go to where it says smite, because this was a thing I made for my priest. Smite, this is the bad spell. This is Moonfire. Moonfire. Done. And then a harm spell, smite. So anytime I see the word smite, I'm putting in my harm spell, which in this case is Moonfire. And anytime I see flash heal, I'm going to put in the thing that says the good spell, which I don't know how to spell rejuvenation. Rejuvenation. And now whenever I click save, bingo bango, you see it automatically updates. This one button now is now both, right? And you'll be able to see this here in action. So let me fly down here to the training grounds. So that single button, when I press R, it is now going to be a heal for my heal or a damage. So right here, you can see it right there. See how it's Moonfire? And now it's rejuvenation. It's Moonfire, rejuvenation, Moonfire, rejuvenation. You can see it changing right there, right? Back and forth, back and forth. So now if I'm targeting a bad guy, it's Moonfire. If I'm targeting myself, it's rejuvenation. If I mouse over a bad guy, it's Moonfire. If I mouse over myself, it's rejuvenation. It's an amazing, amazing macro that is a game changer, an absolute literal game changer. So now I don't need Moonfire on my bars anymore. Boop, it's gone. And now I can do the same thing with Sunfire. Sunfire, so slash macro. I can do the exact same thing in the exact same way, and it is a game changer. So flash heal and backspace and that, you get the idea, right? So this has been some of the, so wait, flash heal is, oh, so now I'm doing life bloom, right? And I'm just doing this, and that's exactly how I think of this. I look for these type of things once I've gotten to the point where I did just right here in this video, is get to the point where I have all my things. I'm like, which ones can I combine? Especially healers can do this. And even on my monk has a soothing mist, a soothing channeled heal, and they have a chain lightning. Those are the same type of thing, a help and harm version, so I switch them out, right? It just makes so much sense, and it's just so smooth to be able to do it. So the smite situation now is going to be Sunfire. That's done, and then this might change to Sunfire. And now we have just literally taken 4 abilities and turned them into Sunfire, turned them into 2. We've cut them in half. There's my Life Bloom. Put my Life Bloom on there. We are good to go now. So when I hold this cursor over this and I press Life Bloom, it's Sunfire, and I hold it over myself, or I target myself or whatever, and there's the Life Bloom, right? Absolutely done. So that is now, this is now off the bar, and I've freed up 2 entire buttons. This is very good for Shaman's Flame Shock. Yeah, Flame Shock versus Lava versus your healing spells, all this kind of stuff. Riptide, all of that, right? So now back to my spellbook here. Wrath can now go on 4. So Wrath can go on 4 because I didn't know what I was really going to do with that. In fact, I still don't know what I want to do with that. I'm going to fly back to my spot here. All right. So Wrath is in a weird spot. I don't really know what I want to do with it. I feel like I got to put it on 4 or 5. I'm going to put it on 5. Okay. In fact, I'm going to put it on 6. I'm going to put it on 6. I really just don't see myself using Wrath. And if the spot stays open for afterwards, then so be it. So here we go. Now, the last thing I have here is to put in these abilities. I have these cooldown type things. I got to put them in, and let's see how that looks, right? So I have my available buttons there are A and caps lock. That's for sure going to be quick things that I want to be able to do. I have my what else do I have open? I have 3, 4, and 5 open. I have all of my shift buttons open, which are going to be my healing cooldowns. And I have my oh, interrupt. Druids don't have an interrupt. That's so strange. That's so strange. Druids don't have an interrupt. And it was Skull Bash. Well, hold up. Am I going crazy? Is Skull Bash is right there, and people don't pick it up. And if I look here, nobody picks up Skull Bash. So yeah, this is a completely empty button now. So I have this mouse button for Druids is a completely open button. That's crazy. Okay, so what would I want to put on this mouse button that's normally an interrupt? It's normally an interrupt, but it's never going to be an interrupt. So I'm going to put Ursol's Vortex down there, right? Because this little Ursol's Vortex pulling people in, doing something weird, it's more of a crowd control type thing. It could interrupt spells if they get displaced and all that kind of stuff too. And yeah, and then that's perfect. Okay, so now Barkskin. On my Druid, Barkskin is Shift T. Shift T. So I'm going to put it right there on Shift T. That feels good. That feels right. But on a healer, these are defensive cooldowns for other people. And my defensive cooldowns for myself are going to be on 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to put that on 3. Unless I have some other self-heal type of situation. I'm putting that on 3. And that feels right on 3 for myself. It's a self-defensive, right? And then this is a percentage defensive. In general, percentage defensives I put on Shift R. And then Nature Swiftness, and I have these 2 quick abilities too. Adaptive Swarm and Cenarian Ward are very important, as we learned here in this little Druid guide thing. Cenarian Ward right there, Adaptive Swarm, super important. So those are top tier importance right there. So I need to put Adaptive Swarm on A. 100% putting Adaptive Swarm on A. Cenarian Ward, this like shield type thing. Oh, that's rough. Where did I put that? This is too. It's a 30-second cooldown, so it's too quick to put on a shift button. I want to put it on a quick button. So I think Cenarian Ward is going to have to go. Oh, am I putting it on the scroll wheel? You know what? I'm gonna go a little crazy right here. I'm gonna put Wild Charge. I'm moving it off because too many times mouse wheel scrolling. I don't know. I don't see myself mouse wild charging all the time on this Druid. So I'm gonna put the wild charge over here, and it's right next to my other movement ability, so that feels fine. And then I'm gonna be able to put Cenarian Ward right here. So now I have Swift Mend for a quick heal and Cenarian Ward for a quick shield. Like a big shield and a big quick heal on somebody is my mouse wheel. Ho hey, situationally. Right, with a cooldown, so it's not like I'm going to be scrolling all over the place, right? So that feels good, and it feels fine there. And then we still have our defensive cooldowns here. And then I already am seeing Nature Swiftness be caps lock. Nature Swiftness being caps lock, pang! Just hitting it real quick, caps lock. I feel like that feels right. Oh wait, but Nature Swiftness, your next regrowth, rebirth, or entangling roots is instant. Rebirth, regrowth. Ooh, you know what? What if Nature Swiftness was Shift W, and then it's too weird of a but Shift W is too much of a hand cramp to be able to do that. So I'm gonna keep it on caps lock for right now. I'm keeping it on caps lock because that's an easy button to press, and then W. Ooh, but in fact, that's so interesting. If I scroll up though, scroll up is a really good Nature Swiftness thing. So I want to put this where my cat form is, right? I really think the perfect button would be Shift Mouse Wheel up. So if I was a full-blown main Resto Druid, I would move my cat form around somewhere else, and I would put it right here. But I'm trying to stick to my Guardian Druid route, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll come back to Nature Swiftness. Let's keep doing these other ones. So Convoke Spirits, Tranquility. Oh, Tranquility 100% is Shift G. In the same way that I have G be this like area of effect spell, Shift G is the area of effect around me, big spell. So that Tranquility feels perfect there. Convoke Spirits being Shift T is also next to my bigger cooldowns on the Shift button. That feels good. Innervate is in my mana situation, so that's going to be very friendly target invoke with energy and get my mana back. Oh, that's interesting. So again, it's a personal get my mana back. I'm going to put it at Shift V right now. So then we have all of my shift abilities, my 2 and 3 minute cooldown. So Shift T, Shift G, Shift V, all of my cooldown abilities. Usually Shift G is an area of effect type of long cooldown, and Shift V is a utility one. So Innervate definitely fits under the utility category, so that feels good. Flourish, I don't know what Flourish does. It extends the duration of all of your heal over time effects on friendly targets within 60 yards with 8 seconds. Wow. And increase the rate of your heal over time effects by 100%. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's just like a boost. It's just a heal over time boost. That is interesting. So let me see where I can put this. I've already moved my mouse wheel, so that my mouse wheel up and down is good here. This is now a movement ability, so it feels weird to put something like that here. Middle mouse is always my trinkets. Middle mouse button is trinket 1. Middle mouse, shift middle mouse is trinket 2. So I can't do that. This is all off limits. So I really only have 4 and 5 left, which makes me really thankful that I put 4 and 5 and I did the macro thing that I just did to free up those spots. So I'm going to put that on 4. And then this is probably going to go on 5 for 30 seconds. All single target healing spells also damage nearby enemy targets. Awesome. So I'm putting this one on 4 and this one on 5. There. Actually, no. I'm going to switch those. I'm going to switch those back. So now 5 is a little bit damage oriented right next to Wrath. Cool. 5 and 6. And then 4 is the Flourish thing right next to my defensive on 3. And then that's fine. So I'll take that. So there's my defensive on 3. And there's my abilities. So now I know what I'm doing here. I got my heal over time. I got my life blooms. I got my casted heals. I got my rejuvenation casted heals. I got a caps lock regrowth, and I can do that pretty quickly. Caps lock regrowth, 2 different fingers to press it. Pinkies for caps lock, W is for regrowth, or ring fingers for regrowth. So we're good there, and we're good, right? So that feels great. Now I just shift into cat form. And in general, I would put my spammable thing on R and T, my combos on finishers on W and Q. That feels fine, however often I'm in cat form. If I go to bear form, same thing. That feels and looks fine. I have my Iron Bark thing like we talked about. That's good. And we're done. So if I were to take the Growl, right, if I were to be a main Resto Druid, I would not have Shift Scroll up and down be my forms. I would not have C be Taunt. I would have C be Soothe. I would put Soothe right here on C. That's what I would do if I was a main Resto Druid. And I would also put Nature's Swiftness on Shift Scroll Wheel up. And I would probably put Convoke or Tranquility on Shift Scroll Wheel down. And then I'd move my bear forms to X and possibly C or X or mouse buttons. But either way, even as I'm describing that, like, oh, where do you put your travel? Where do you put all these forms, right? I feel fine leaving them where I can use it there. So we are good to go with the Restoration Druid. I hope that helped get you your know what the heck's going on, what's important, right? As you start to figure out these dungeons and raids you're doing, or PvP or whatever, it helps you get your. This is a great tool to be able to get your character in the right spot. And now you got to go practice. So good luck, stay creative, think outside the box. Peace. There we go, people. There we go. So now. That was a YouTube video that I just filmed with you guys. So if y'all have questions about anything I just did, now y'all can we're free to shoot and chat. Cameron, I think you're shifting to bear form. Use Skull Bash. Oh yeah. If you have Skull Bash, you would have to be in bear or cat form in order to use Skull Bash. But I don't even have the talent like I was just showing. Yeah, or cat. Yeah, you said that. Yeah. Riptide, Renew, all instant cats hots are my number 5 on my Naga. Yeah. Number 5, yeah, right there in the middle. I see that. Afternoon, what's up, Cupcake? What's up, Coach? All the new OG stuff is crazy. Yeah, Matthew Heyman. Oh man, the OGL stuff is super stressful. It's all super stressful. Crazy. Joe Levine, good afternoon, everybody. What's up? Sorry, I couldn't read these while I was making the video. I use Naga from every time I play as a healer. I have all of my general action abilities on my mouse hand and all of my utility CCs on my left hand. Always keep similar between classes. 100% casual. That's a really pro move there with your setup you got going. I love it. So, on that note, we're going to go heal a Mythic. I'm just kidding. We're not healing a Mythic. Nope. I don't even have a healing weapon of any kind. I don't have an intellect weapon, or I would give it a shot if that would be entertaining for you guys and you want to see me kill a mythic. I would kill it, bro. I don't care what spec you give me. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna do it. So we are now going to jump on the Demon Hunter and get those last mythics in. Oh my gosh, it's already 11:50. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna try and really knock this out here. Algathar's Academy. God dang, I don't want to do Algathar's Academy. I don't need Algathar's Academy. I just really ultimately don't need it. Just don't need it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, and I could switch out this ring and get 400, but then I don't. I gotta wait for the vault. All right, so we are gonna go to no, not PvP. We're not PvPing. What are we doing here? We're gonna go to dungeons. We're gonna find a group. Hopefully people are nice to us. I don't even. Oh, I want to do a Ruby life pools. So we're gonna do Ruby. We're gonna do Ruby life pools. I don't need to put the key mythic search word in there, and I want to do a 12 to 15 Ruby life pools. That's what I'm looking for here, people. Nothing? You got nothing for me? Nothing for me. Hello? Search? Nothing? Oh my goodness. Tanks, we got no tanks. I need one here. I'm gonna remove the healing category search. Hello? Okay. So we got a 14 with 1500, 1600. Oh, this one would be great. Okay, OCE. What is the OCE? I know it's Oceanic, but like, should I not join an Oceanic group because I'm not from Oceanic? I'm still gonna do it. I don't know. Oh, they already got a tank? And they're already gone? What the heck? Let's try again. Ruby life pools. Hey, brother, what's up, James? Your ping might suck with Oceanic. I've never really had that problem. I feel like I've joined an Oceanic group, and I've never really had that problem, so I don't know. Ruby life pools. Here we go. Hey, this one. We got into this one, right? So it's not the Oceanic group. Right? Yeah, no, we're good. All right, cool. Ruby life pools, plus 15. Plus 14. Here we go. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go to Ruby life pools like a good group member. Ooh, did I already get my? Oh, I did. Okay. I was about to say, did I already get my trophies of whatever? We did. Kill Razast. Okay. Let's go. Ping myself. Okay. Yeah, I gotta worry about. I don't gotta worry about ping. We're good. So, Ruby life. Whoa. Oh, it's the Earth Dragon boss. I don't even think I need the Earth Dragon boss. Let me double check. On this Earth Dragon boss. Raid, Dragon Isles, Basculron, loot. Nope, and nope. Nope. Don't need nothing from you, boy. Here to summon. Hey. Here to summon. Sweet. So as I wait for this group to fill out, you guys got any questions about stuff? Macros, keybinds, how's your days going? All that stuff. So I really don't get what to use Soothe on. Enrages. Anything that enrages. There's so many things that enrage in Mythic dungeons. It's insane. Way more than you'd realize. Soothe is it used to be just a joke button that I wouldn't even bind. Like, I literally don't. I think there's a point in time in Madrid where I didn't even bind Soothe because it was some sort of like, there was a raid boss that you could soothe, and there was like very niche cases, but now Soothe is actually very, very useful, especially in Mythic Pluses and stuff, to de-enrage certain mobs. Like Temple of the Jade Serpent, there's some monkeys that like enrage and get like, you can soothe them back down. So it's literally like a tank cooldown because you're preventing crazy damage from going out from their enrage. So it's like a win right there. It dawned on me that I watch/listen while working to play WoW more than I actually play video games anymore. Let's go, Matthew Heyman. Hopefully that is good entertainment to kind of scratch that itch and kind of get some talking in there as well. So that's funny, dude. That's funny. You can sue the guys in Brackenhide that do the spin attack. Ooh, can you sue them while they're doing the spin attack? Does it break them out of the spin attack? That's cool. See what I'm saying? Cameron's got uses for freaking soothe that I don't even know about. That's crazy. I've never had soothe. Like, I've never had a class that soothes in a recent gaming, right? Wait, what? Canceled right before invite. Oh, wait, what? Trying to get another rank. Oh, yeah, okay. You just blew my mind. Yeah, see? Casual. Nice, y'all helping each other. That's so cool. Yeah, you had to wait until they started. Oh, okay, cool. You broke your toe, Matthew? Damn. So that's new and keeping me off my feet. Oh, damn, you broke your toe? I mean, people stub their toes, but damn. Oh, we got an evoker healer. Nice. And we got soulstone. We're set. We're all good to go. We're good to go. We just gotta get one more person. At Stone. Reporting for duty. Get Pally and LTPS. What? Perfect. At Stone. Yeah, it's amazing how many people just stand in a spin attack. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's so true. Kicked your ice massage table. Damn. Oh, ouch. That's a hard kick, dude. No, it's so many DPS. Like, the whirlwind thing happens, and they're just like, just getting chopped up. Like, they're like, oh, I gotta top the meters. I'm a melee DPS. I can't leave. I can't get out. Jeez. Let's do this nice and easy, boys. Oh, hey, my summon friend is here. Ooh, cool transmog. Nice. Oh, the warlock's here now. We're gonna do this. All right, you can stop the roar in the Spin Academy. Those are easy mobs as well. Wow, nice. You see, look at you guys knowing stuff. Next level. Wait, is the paladin in? Did I miss on something? I'm inside. Okay, cool. Let me drink my. Anybody give food? Anybody give us food? No food? Okay. Just checking. I hate whenever I'm like, eat my food, and then somebody puts a feast down. Which is like good. They put a feast down, but I'm like, you could have said something. So for the Mythic Plus, you need to have a key, right? Yeah. Markin is. Whoa, that's a cool last name. Speksinsky. Did I say that right? Okay, sorry. I need a buff up here. Get focus. So how it works is there's this little key stand thing right here, right? And you put your Mythic keystone in there. And then it amps up the dungeon, right? So whatever you set the difficulty to Mythic, you put a keystone in there, and it amps up the dungeon by like a huge percentage, right? Every time it's on YouTube. Ready? In order to get a key, Marcin, in order to get a key, they look like this. Keystone, : and it says a number. In order to get a key, you have to complete a Mythic dungeon. Any of the 8 Mythic Dragonflight dungeons, you got to complete a dungeon. And once you am I the right spec? Is that the right gear? Oh, that was scary. Okay, you have to complete a Mythic dungeon, and then at the very end of the dungeon, you get a key, and that key lets you be able to do a Mythic Plus dungeon, which adds a timer to it and puts affixes on it. So if you have any more questions about it, let me know. But that's basically the basics. Is you get a key, the key amps up the dungeon. If you finish the key in time, it amps it up even more, and then it gets even better and better from there. So, yeah. And if you want to, and also as far as the curveballs that's added for this week is, and we're next ball. Bang.
Watch your step.
Each dungeon in Mythic has harder difficulties, where this one has fortified, so all the packs hit harder, deal more damage. They have more health. Like they're as you can see, they're taking a while to kill. I don't know how good the DPS is in this group, we shall see. Let me keep this closer. I'm going to keep my stun. I'm going to keep my stun for a second. And then you also see whenever they die, a spiteful ad spawns. So you can see, that's my demon. That doesn't count. Ooh, bad. Stay out of bad. So whenever enemies die, shades spawn. See that little shade right there? And it fixates on a person and then follows after them. Yeah. So I'm going to silence them. I'm going to kill my demon right here. And oh my gosh, that killed the demon at the same time that we get. Oh, I'm gonna do so much damage right now. I'm safe though. All right, cool. This is a great weak aura right here. It shows the thundering and the. Oh, it's great. It's great. It's great. Great. Ice bolt interrupted. Okay. Dispel the shield. Okay, cool. That was V. See, I pressed V right there. This is the same type of dispel thing that I do on my healers. Is always V. Consume magic. Here we go. Oh my god, somebody died. I want to get this guy away. Oh, stop stunning them. Stop stunning them, please. There we go. Silence goes off so I can scoot him back. Scoot him back. Scoot him back. I don't trust people. Do not trust people. People always pull this entire room. Always. I will be shocked if we get through this room without pulling something. Keep my back. Keep my back to a safe spot. You said it was spreading cavities. Is it better? What? Hold on. I'm trying to read. What? Is it better to kill the demon right away or cleave it down? So Cameron, I control what like. See right now, I don't want it to die. It sadly died, but I didn't want it to die. And you see that green soul right there? I'm not going to pick it up yet. Not picking it up yet until right now. I picked it up on purpose so I can then go pull this, and now I have it at the start of the pull. So I can start pumping it. I still have it. I still have it. I still have it. I still have it. I'm pumping. Damage. Pulling them back a little bit while the sounds is still on them, and then I am stunning. And then I am repositioning, and then now, so it's already fallen off by now. But once I get the demon, I decide if I want to pop it or not, based on my cooldowns, based on whatever, and I cleave it down slowly, right? And then if I want to, I have a macro, another great, nice, useful macro. I have a macro that targets specifically just that. So now I'm also going to do this, and line of sight this thing. And keep this party rolling. Keep it back. And so right now I'm tricking my group. This warlock keeps on dying. The healer's dead now. What's happening, people? What's happening? Like, see, this is the part that's kind of crazy too. It's like right now I'm not gonna need heals. Like right now I'm doing all of this without heals. So like, what's going on? Like what are people standing in so much, right? I know there's like random damage that goes out. Not that much. I'm gonna cleanse that shield off. Keep this thing going. I'm beating the warlock in damage. I'm almost about to beat the warrior in damage. Come on, people. And this is not me like smack talking, you know what I'm saying? This is just like I get confused sometimes with what's going on. Okay, so also keep my back positioned. Alright, so now I'm gonna go grab the next one. There's my demon. See, I have my demon up, so I'm kinda babysitting my demon. I'm gonna taunt grab this guy. I'm gonna glaive grab this person. Moving on back, line of sighting them. Coming around the corner, hitting them with a silence. Come on. Hit him with an interrupt. Okay, cool. And we will have gotten through without pulling both these packs over here. And so there's a big colossal golem guy. And keep my eye on him. He's coming up. I'm gonna get a little stun going. Stun jump. As soon as he stops, I'm evaluating. I'm watching. I'm gonna pull him right into here. Yep, pull him right into here so they don't you move, people. You just stay right here. This is our sweet spot. Move out of that. Don't tip a whelp. Don't get a whelp. All right, I'm gonna keep moving over here. I'm gonna get further away, further. It's gonna save us time if we fight back here and not get all messy up there. All right, warlock, move. Oh, nice, good job, warlock. We're doing it. We're doing it, people. We're doing it, people. Alright. Alright. Dare I move forward? Crushing jet. See, oh, we're gonna wait for this. I'm gonna wait for this. Right, I'm gonna clear immediately on this one. I'm clearing immediately on this one. I'm not playing around. I always say to clear immediately on this one, but this is the time to do it. So here we go. And we're also traveling from one place to another, so I don't trust. Hello? Cooldowns, 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 big cooldowns, big cooldowns, big cooldowns. There's my demon. I'm going to kill my demon. I'm going to kill my demon right now. And then do a little charge. Popping my cooldowns, big cooldowns, making sure I get my pain up. Jumps, pains. There we go. I was ready for the steel barrage. I'm saving my firebrand for the next one. Get out of the way. Always fight this guy in this room. Careful, because she does come down, and she's like waiting now. I feel like she used to. Oh, I didn't use it. I didn't use it. Ah, there we go. Firebrand. I got it. It's a little late on that. You can move out of this. It's completely dodgeable. They should not have cleared it. See, like right now, all these people cleared it. You should not clear it. You should not clear it right now. There's no reason to. No reason to clear it. Move. Alright, moving him back here. Getting ready to pull. The healer is low on mana. Oh, kill the spite so that she can get mana. Yeah, Cameron. Good description right there. And he's not drinking. And now they are drinking. Why does it take so long? First of all, as a healer, you should have drink bound. I always have drink bound to X. Just throwing that out there. Drink, you should have drink bound. Okay, anyway. Alright, I like to pop a tank cooldown at the very beginning of a fight just to make sure the healer doesn't get behind, right? Because that could always be just snowball. Just get it, snowball, because I'm talking about that type of stuff right now in the middle of... Ooh, that's a good evoker. That's a good evoker right there. Thought they were going to pop some eggs, but they didn't. So, okay, see the demon? I have a demon. I'm going to babysit the demon. Awakening whelps. I'm killing the demon. Killing the demon. Timing my jump. And jump, land, pop the thing, go. Oh, no. What? No. What? No. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I worried too much about my demon. That was a mistake I made there. Alright. Back to the boss. I shouldn't have jumped away from the boss. That was bad. And then stunned because they've been alive too long. Back to an AoE. There we go. Gotta get her out of this little mess right here. Alright, cool. Oh, the Warlock's dead. Great. Oh, Paladins have revived now. How awesome is that? How great is that? Alright. Using some cooldowns to help the healer get everybody else up.
Watch your step.
Alright, so now we are about to have the whelps happen again. I don't have a lot of tank cooldowns up, but I have my fiery... Oh, I just accidentally automatically, like, autopilot used my fiery brand, or my immolation aura, so that's going to be interesting. Kill ads. Okay, cool. I'm going to actually come over here a little bit earlier than last time. Oh, it's back up, so I'm going to open it there, hit it there, and I got him this time. Okay. Jesus. Alright, and now I'm going to kill the demon on purpose now. Killing the demon on purpose so I can get the... Oh my god, people keep dying. People keep dying. And I'm always the one that interrupt this thing. Clear that, clear the ad, clear it. Where's my person? I'm stunned. Who else had it? I didn't see any X's. I have no idea. Alright, we gotta get them out of there. Okay. This Warlock is having a rough day. Rough day, people. Also, there's no more whelps now. So I'm gonna... I just messed up. My demon spawned. I'm gonna cleave the demon down. And then now I'm going to use everything. All my big cooldowns, all my damage abilities. I'm gonna move over here just to kind of get away from the Use all my damage abilities while I still have my... This teal little arc here is me having my Demon Soul active. I'm going to keep moving around here. Some of the rest of these are about to despawn. Jesus. Hoi. Hoi. There's my Infernal again. I'm killing it quickly this time. It's doing 3%. Focusing on... There we go. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. Whew. Warlock, baby. Let's go. Ruby life pools, yeah. Ruby life pools is tough. So I see a situation based on the buff it gives you. Makes sense. Yeah. When do you want that 20% buff? You know, it's 20% damage buff. When do you want it? Right? When do you want it? I'd have to look. And it also has a little bit of heal it gives you too. So it's a really situational of when you want to get that buff, right? I have another way that I want to pull this dungeon and skip things. But this group has lost my trust. I no longer trust. I don't trust this group's competency of. Oh, see, actually, they did great at moving through stuff, but I just don't think we have as good of the damage as I would want to try something new. So I'm going to not try something new. So also, side note, I haven't, things that are popping in my head, I have not had a demon in a minute. Oh god, okay. I haven't had a demon in a hot minute, so I'm going to wait to use some of my next cooldowns until I can get my demon. Gosh. So stressful.
Knocking back.
Using a tank cooldown just to help out. Shoot. Don't clear me. Don't clear me. Don't clear me. Alright, see this person right here? I'm standing next to them. Alright, they cleared. That's fine. That's fine enough. That's how this should work. That's how me and the... oh, see. Alright, so I have a demon. I'm not throwing my glaive. It's going to be cleaved down slightly. And I get punted back to the next group, and now I'm in the next group. And here we are. Alright. And we're good. I'm using Hellstone. Silence. There's my demon. Now I kill my demon. Now I get my stone. Now I pump damage. Now I use all the big cooldowns. Big cooldowns. Spirit bomb. Big cooldowns. Spirit bomb. Jump. Everything. Next. Oh, that was perfect. I got off all of my big cooldowns. All across the whole way. That was nice.
Interrupt.
God, look at these people just dying. Just dying. Wait, alright, so look, I have my X here. I'm standing next to homie. Actually, I need to stand next to my other homie over here. 7 seconds. And then now I clear it.
4.
Clear it. Hello?
1.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. It was not showing me cleared, but then I didn't know where the other people were. It's just me and the healer, and then the warlock. Doing what we can here, people. Doing what we can. Gosh. Where is damage? Alright, now we have everybody back. My goodness. Okay. Gonna let the healer heal up. Because of grievous wounds. Alright. Jeez. Alright, where's my flame dancer? There's my flame dancer. Not flame dance. Interrupt. Bang. Do not let them cast flame dance. Oh, now we have damage. Hello. Let's go. Hello. Heck yeah. I'll take that. Nice. And then the things are a little crazy. I was about to pull, but things are a little crazy, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, you calm down. We're full health. Alright, we're cool, and we're grabbing. Flame Dancer. I got my Flame Dancer targeted. A little preemptive silence going here. They are silent. Flame Dancer, you can't interrupt their Flame Dance. Oh my god, they can still cast it while silenced? How insane is that? That's crazy. I didn't know they could cast it while silenced. It literally has a silence debuff on them. Huh, that's crazy. Sure. Alright, stay away from me, people. Stay away from me. Give me my buff. Let me have my buff. Let me do my damage. Thundering. Oh. How many people are dying? Ah. Ruby life pools, man. Just the worst. Just the worst. Save your stuns for the Flame Dancers.
AOE incoming.
No, give it to me. And the warrior's dead. Oh man. Yeah, lower Kara. I know what you mean. For sure. It's like dreaded. There's no way we time this. All the deaths and running back. Oh, we've only killed 2. Ah. Do I have it clear? Do I have a way to clear this thing?
2, 1.
There we go. Ah. The struggle is real. Can we skip these? No? Yeah, of course you can. Everybody here? Everybody's here. Okay, everybody's here. Alright, we're gonna make a big pull here, guys. Oh, there we go. Glad I waited. And now we're gonna immediately pull this as far over here as we can, because I don't want to be playing around. Oh my gosh, is that imp? It is. It is happening. It is happening. Great. Great, 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 great. The imp, they pulled the other people. They pulled the other people. Okay. Okay. They pulled the other people. They pulled the other people. Okay. Don't kill the dragon first. Don't kill dragon first. Kill others ads first. Dragon's not a problem until later, until it has lower health. Dragon's not a problem until under 50% health. Using all my cooldowns on other things. Using my using this. Using everything. Stunning everybody. Okay, cool. Getting my health. Do I have a healer? I do have a healer. Kill that one. Okay, cool. Got that. Alright, now it's just me. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's just me. Great, 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 great. Run out from where? Run out from where? Alright. Can I kill this flame reaver? No, I can't. Okay, great. My god. My god. I got KSM but only did a 12 Ruby life pulls. Yeah. Yeah. Under pressure, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm doing great today. How are you? You feeling any pressure? You feeling any pressure? Why are they going back around? Why are they circling back around? Okay, just for the record, y'all, this is dumb. Why? We have to kill these 2, and here's the boss. Why would we circle around to be able to kill this, to kill this, to kill this? No. You go here and you go bop bop. You don't circle all the way back around. We're not hitting this timer anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you would easily come up here, grab this, come back. And then you also could skip the dragon. But I don't see that happening. And there's the dragon over there. And if that warlock just didn't pull, not only is this warlock struggling on damage, and I'm now second in the overall group for damage. Oh man. Oh man. Come here. Come here, dragon boy. Come on.
Breath incoming.
Also, as another side note, if you didn't know this dragon only gets crazy at 50% health. He only does crazy damage at 50%, under 50% health. He has a stacking debuff he puts up. So there's no way I was going to be able to kill it because it's a ramping to infinity buff that he gets himself at 50%. Right now you see all he's got is a flame breath and a fire bite. But you'll see right now at 50% he's going to have this boiling blood thing he does. Okay, and then here comes boiling blood, molten blood, yep, and now he has a 2. You see that stack he has on? 3, 4, 5. It's a percent damage increase every 2 seconds. And it just gets crazier and crazier. So, when that ad pack did get summoned, all damage on him should have stopped. And we just can't kill this thing to stay our lives right now. Oh my goodness gracious. And it's dead. And I got my demon here. I'm gonna bring my demon into the group. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do with my demon. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna grab the soul. And I'm gonna go ham. Ayah! Ayah! Oh, that's a smaller pack than it was before, because at least we killed some stuff from it, so that's positive. What's your biggest pick for a new DH tank? Let's go. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got you. First time tuning in, really enjoying how much you explain everything. Awesome. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. The biggest thing that I got wrong with Demon Hunters at the beginning is your what was it called? Frailty. There we go. Your frailty stacks on your target. So as you're watching, as I'm explaining this, on my UI right here, these are my ability cooldowns. 5 means I have 5 souls, right? I have 5 or more souls right here. This purple thing right here shows me how many frailty stacks are on my target. Right now my target has 6 frailty stacks. That's what you want to keep your target. Basically, it's as high frailty stacks as you can get. And then you use big abilities. So that's kind of the thing that I wasn't doing. I'll show you in the next pack. There we go. 5 AoE. Down. So the next pack, I'm going to target the main dude. I'll show you on the main dude. So watch this number right here. These are my cooldowns. Watch that number. And then here we go. So another way how to pull is you Sigil of Flame, jump in, Demon Spikes. Sigil of Flame, jump in, Demon Spikes. Sigil of Flame on the ground, jump in with Demon Spikes. And while you're in the air, you cast Demon Spikes. Alright, so see how it's at 6? It's at 6, I cast an ability. Damage, 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 damage. I build it back up. I build it back up. I cleave. I Spirit Bomb. I Spirit Bomb. I Spirit Bomb. I stun. I always stun. I don't care anymore. I'm doing tank things. I'm interrupting. I don't care about my rotation anymore. Everything goes out the window. This group is now pulled. This group is now pulled. We're going to wipe. Group's now pulled. We're going to wipe. I'm going to AoE silence them to get them to group up. I'm going to grab the Flame Dancer. Grab pop cooldowns, heal myself. AoE, 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 AoE. Focusing the Flame Dancer because they're the worst person right now. I'm popping all of my damage on them regardless of whatever stacks are at. Everyone's dead. I'm going to start working things back right here. Kiting backwards. Kiting backwards. Yes, I did get another bot. Killing that. So they had a shield, Blade of Glory thing. Backing up. I'm dead. I'm going to die. I'm healing myself. I'm jumping over here. I'm dead. Okay. 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 So that wipe I could have prevented better if I had have pulled them back slightly as the pat was coming, but we were killing them. I'm killing them, talking about rotation stuff, which I'm totally fine, whatever. Still my bad. But oh yeah, hello. All we gotta do is kill that fire elemental over there. My goodness. But okay, so I'll show you the best pull is Sigil of Flame on the ground. I'm going to do Sigil of Flame on the ground. I'm going to jump and then do Demon Spikes in the air. Sigil of Flame on the ground, jump, Demon Spikes in the air. And I'm on and popping already, right? So that's your opener, just the most simple opener possible. You always do that, and then you Immolation Aura on landing. Once you land Immolation Aura. And then that's always just great AoE threat. You're not going to have to worry about anything there. Clear that out. So I'm a little demon here. I'm going to take my demon on a little taking my demon on a walk, purposely killing my demon now. I get my soul. I get my soul. Now I have my soul, and I go over here. Grabbing my guy, grabbing my guy. And have another demon. Wow, these are just great. So now I know I have another demon, I can just really pump this guy. But what I was trying to say as I got interrupted is this. So instead of 4 stacks, I'm using an ability. And then it's going to drop because it's only up there for like 6 seconds or so. So then I'm gonna cleave again, I got 2. I cleave again, I got 4. I cleave again, I got 6. And now I'm going to use the hunt. Bang, hits him really hard. I'm going to build it back up. I cleave it back up. Cleave it back up. Cleave it back up. And now I use my other abilities. Frailty, boom, sigil, cleave it back up. Cleave it back up. So the rotation is dump your pain, right? Dump your pain bar into if you're in an AoE situation, spirit bombs, and if you're in a single target, soul cleaves. All right, top everybody off. Top everybody off. These helps for tips for me as well. Still trying to learn DH tank. Awesome, thank you, Cameron. I'm glad I'm helping you guys. Just doing some keys this morning. Did a 15. Probably gonna do a 15. Yeah, 15. Yep. 15 vault fillers is good. 15 is a big jump. I didn't do sigil flame that time. 15 is a jump up from 14. It's a solid jump. I think it's a 4 item level jump. All right. We're gonna. Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. There we go. I was worried I went too soon. Boulder. Warlock, you just got hit with the boulder. You're standing in the boulder. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that?
Interrupt 2.
Everyone's dead. What? The Warlock stood here, got hit with the boulder, knocked back, and then stood there, didn't move. Guys, I'm really not trying to just like rave about this Warlock, but my goodness, it's so frustrating. So frustrating. All right. So another thing you can do as a tank to idiot-proof your group is like don't tank things too close like this. Right? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is a wipe. Okay. So I could move. I could have moved him sooner down this way. Right? Wipe. Just wipe. Wipe. Yep, right. Okay, cool. So I'm going to show you the idiot-proof method of tanking sometimes. Whenever you have a group that you don't trust, that I already picked up on, that I didn't trust them early on in this run. But yeah, and this is also hopefully when you hope that nobody leaves. Also, whenever you repair, because there's been plenty of times that I. Oh, hello. All right. Come back, boss. Yeah, not paying attention to frailty though. Yeah, I for sure have not been paying attention. Also, great tip for the open. I usually struggle with initial pulls and threat because I focus on immolation or getting at my threat. No, yeah. So sigil flame, that pause, that delay, boom. You can also do Elysian Decree. If you run an Elysian Decree. I used to run Elysian Decree for a long time. So here we go. 4 minutes unlost. Who cares? And jumping, bang, and now immolation aura, boom, and then I'm cleaving. I'm building with frailty. I'm cleaving. I'm building with frailty. I'm cleaving. And now I have all of my stuff up ready for this. I probably should have used soul cleave on her just real quick, but now I'm doing the same thing. I'm building up on him. I'm cleaving. I have 5. I'm bursting. I don't trust this group to burst. So I'm bursting. So now here's how you idiot-proof groups. All right, so we're getting all over here. Get out of here. Get him over here. I know I'm gonna have a little bit less damage on the boss, but we're gonna kill the boss. Right? So we're away from all of the sea. So no matter where she's okay, cool. She spawns that thing there. Awesome. At least we're not close to flames, right? So we're going on here. We're doing here, and we're going. And I'm cleaving. And now, boom! Now I have 7 frailty stacks, and I'm bursting hard on this thing. Also, one thing I haven't been mentioning is she has searing blows. Is the ability that she has. I've been constantly keeping and pairing a defensive with this. This is fortified. Oh, this is bad. I'm getting it. Get out. I don't trust this group. Oh no. Okay. So searing blows are coming. I'm going to throw down a defensive firing brand on her just for defensive purposes because we're in a little bit of a situation right now.
Interrupt
I'm
2.
interrupting on that. We're in a little bit of a situation. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. That's going to go off, and 2 people are going to die.
Shockwave.
All right, that person's dead now, or that ability's gone now. So I'm out. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. All right, now we're here. Let's see if people can survive. Kill ads. I'm going to kill my demon right on time. Cleave the demon down with my blades, and I'm positioning. And burn, 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 burn. I'm getting building, building, building.
4.
Building, building, building. What's this countdown happening? What's this countdown? Oh, it's the... I am stunned because nobody cleared on me.
Interrupt 4.
And that thing is so much damage off. Oh my god. Oh, I got hit by a boulder because of the jump and the thing, and I'm stunned. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Okay. And I'm over here. And I'm over here. Okay. Okay, and this is going to be great too. Hey, babe.
Shockwave.
Okay, give me like 15. Okay. This is just great.
Shockwave.
This is just great. Burn the boss. Oh my god, it's just me. Great. All right. Let's see if this can happen. Let's see if this can happen. Let's see if this can happen. You gotta outrange. You gotta outrange the situation. And I'm gonna go here. I'm doing darkness. I'm gonna burn.
Shockwave. Defensive.
Whoa!
4. 2. 1.
Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Wow. I had to stop talking there for a second. I also thought I got darkness off before I thought I really did. So, oh man. Yeah, thank you. And oh, thank you for the, okay, there we go. Oh man, all right, that was nuts. That was nuts. Even after this warlock, even after this warlock was hit, he just sat there and did nothing. Oh, he wanted to die. Yep, he literally wanted to die. What's happening, guys? Hey guys, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing, people? What's happening? Where did this pull come from? Who pulled it? Who knows? This is what I'm dealing with, people. This is what you just pull. Somebody else want to pull this? What's happening? Oh, the warrior was reading what somebody said. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And like, this is what's crazy is like right now, I have to kill this demon here and try and do damage cooldown stuff because the other people are dead and not even here. Now they're here. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Oh man. Was the phone call babe? Or call from the warlock? No, the warlock did not call me. My wife would probably be better at this game than the warlock, though. And my wife doesn't play video games. Alright, so I immolation ordered in here. I'm clearing everything, stunning everything, breathing everything. Right? So anytime I have to do an unoptimal or a not high threat rotation, I might stun and do some big things like that to grab threat. Right? Because I got an immolation aura going on that guy, and I'm going to have to bring him in here. Okay, we're good now. So anytime I know that I'm doing a less optimal threat rotation, I might stun, or I might blow one of my cooldowns to hit him harder, or breath earlier than I might need to. Because in general, you want a breath when you have 6 frailty stacks. You don't, your fell devastation, your fell devastation thing. You only want to do that whenever you're at 6 devastation stacks. So I'm at 6 now. I'm going to cleave. I'm at 6 now. I got to build back up to 6. I'm at 2 right here. I'm at 2. Now I'm at 4, and I'm going to do it. Because they're low on health, but I still got some damage off. Cool. And then spiteful, and then spiteful, and then spiteful. We're good. Okay, next group. Next group. Also, I could tell in my wife's voice that 15 minutes was not going to be cutting it. Not going to be good enough. So I might tell this group, hey, we already haven't hit the timer. Give me a second. I have to go. Can I stun this person? Yes, I can. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, that was awesome. Wait, are y'all not? Oh, yeah, you talking about me killing the guy? You talking about me solo in the last 6% or whatever? Jeez. Okay. Alright, ooh, perfect, perfect. Why is this guy there? Why is this elemental there? That's weird. Alright, so killing my demon. Grabbing my soul. Clearing it out. Gotta pull this guy back because I don't trust this group. Pulling him back, don't trust this group. Okay, cool, there we go. Now we're here. Now I had 6, so I'm pumping. I'm cleaving again. And now I'm soul cleaving again. And now I'm fiery branding. Every time I hit 4+. Every time I hit 4+, I'm... Oh, this, oh my god, this... What is happening? Oh, what is happening? I feel crazy. It's like I'm taking crazy pills. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. This boss is going to be so difficult. This next boss is going to be so difficult. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes for sure. Get out of it. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. How many people are running back? Oh, I don't have a. I don't have. I don't have a healer right now. I should. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Okay, so I am solo healing myself. Okay, good to know. I am stunning. I'm this. I'm healing back up. With soul cleaves. Healing back up with soul cleaves. Taking that off. I got my demon. I kill my demon. I kill my demon. Spirit bomb. Spirit bomb. Ah. Ah. I wish I knew that my healer wasn't there. I should have been paying attention to that. If my healer's not there, I prioritize things differently instead of like prioritizing damage as much. I still keep demon spikes up and do all those things, but in Mythic Pluses, I prioritize damage. It's not that big of a difference, but I need to be more aware of my self survivability if I don't have a healer. I'm sure it's frustrating, but for the Warlock, it's pretty entertaining. Yeah. Just watch the Warlock. You know what? I'm gonna put a marker on the Warlock so that y'all can watch the Warlock. The Warlock has a... actually, you know what? I think a more appropriate marker icon would be a skull. There we go. The Warlock now has a skull, so you guys can watch and be entertained by the Warlock. Okay, great. Interrupting so I can pull back further because I don't trust the group. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. There we go. Here, actually, I do want to kill this demon. I do want to kill this demon early. Oh, see, there's the Warlock. And they're standing. You just watch. Just watch, 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 watch. You just gotta keep watching that Warlock. Just keep watching the Warlock. See what happens. Watch and learn. Okay, watch and learn. Clearing up with my spirit. I had what's it called? Ooh, consume magic, and then had blood elf racial, whatever the blood elf racial is called. Oh my god, more deaths, more deaths, more deaths. I wonder what the timer would have been. I am sitting on Sigil of Silence, so I could get that off. All right, and now no healer. Now no healer, but I know this now. I'm aware. I'm killing the ads so that I take less damage, interrupting that, and it's just me and the warrior. Yeah. This is great. Yeah, it's great. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Kid needs me for 2 seconds. BRB. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Is everybody still here? Okay. And I mean the group. Okay. Back. Did you hear my kid crying? Oh, we have food buff. We are food buffing at this point, people. We just dropped a food buff to get through this thing. Oh, man. Yeah, the Warlock is one-handing rotation watching Netflix. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Here we go. Here goes nothing. I also like to open up with a stun here, too. Just to kind of help smooth things out as well. Now I got my stacks up, so I breath. Spirit Bomb, I usually Spirit Bomb after a breath. 2 Frailty stacks back up, Spirit Bomb. Immolation Aura, jump, Frailty. Don't have enough, so I Soul Cleave. Frailty. I Spirit Bomb. Now I have enough for a Spirit Bomb, most likely. Because you don't have enough. You don't have enough soul. Oh my God, Galgano died. Just someone's always dying. Someone's always dying, left and right. Left and right. Alright, so now I'm going to move this person away. Move them away. Move them away. Move them away. Oh dear. Use all my offensive cooldowns. Using all of them. Using all of them. Using all of them. Build up the frailty. Then you dump. 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 Shield. Got to break through the shield. Break through the shield. Interrupt.
AOE incoming.
Alright, we need this thundering now to help burn through this boss. They invested too much time to leave, yeah. Because man, the icing to the cake would be someone leaving. Not being able to kill it. I'm down to kill this thing. I'm down to freaking ram my face into a wall till we kill this thing. I am down. But someone leaving, that would be the icing to the cake right now. The Warlock leaving would be the icing to the cake. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. Move, people. Move. No, no, no. Move. We gotta kill these over here. No, no, no. We're not about to pull the boss without clearing everything out. We gotta set ourselves up for success here, people. Okay. Focus the troll. What the fuck? What? What? Hello?
Defensive.
Hello? What is happening? Why are they dropping the fire there? The Warlock just ran. What is happening? Alright. Blow that fire in the dead middle out of the way, please. Okay, great.
Defensive.
Ooh, look at that great spot that guy just put. Oh, yes, that's where we do it. That's where we do it. That's where we do it. I'm parrying at my... God, it's already dead. How are these people dying so much?
Defensive.
Oh my God, Ah, it's
Breath incoming.
truly a wondrous sight.
Defensive.
Alright, here comes my demon. He's landing. We're landing. We're not landing. Okay. Get my damage on the dragon.
Defensive.
Alright, I want my demon dead now, so I throw my glaive, and now we're here. And now we're pumping. And now we're pumping. And now they flew away. And now they're still landing. Now they move out of the way. Move out of the way. Why are you on me? And the healer's dead. Okay.
Defensive.
This is now just practice. Practice. Can I stay alive against this entire boss? Over here. Cleave to heal myself up. Cleave to heal myself up. Cleave to heal myself up. Get stacked. Get soul cleave. Ah, the wind. Oh, the wind. Oh, the wind. That's my bad. I did not know the wind was going that way and the fire blew into my feet. That's my bad. That is my bad. I'm still recovering from the my bad. Okay, so breaths here. Good. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna cleave myself up here. Oh, what? Oh, what? I thought it was fine. Oh, maybe he used the tank buster. I wasn't ready for the tank buster. I had another card up my sleeve. I feel bad about that. I should have been able to pull that out. Go after dragon first and get down to 32%. Yeah, yeah, that would be legit. Oh yeah, yeah. If we can do that, because if you do the troll to 50%, the dragon's still going to be like mostly at 100%. So yeah, no, I see that. That's a good call there. You got all the tips, James. James is a baller, y'all. He's the freaking like 410 item level mythic pluser. So freaking listen up. Listen up to James here. I think the warlock. Yeah, okay, sure. Okay, yeah, okay. All right. Where's the warlock? I gotta put the skull back on his head. All right. There he is. Okay, cool. Just making sure where he's at. Okay. Maybe I'll. Oh, we said focus. The warlock said we said to focus the dragon, but then we didn't focus the dragon. You're right. That is what happened. That is what happened. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Alright, our damage is pumping right now on this troll. Why are we pumping on the troll right now? We do not have this kind of damage normally. People are dropping cooldowns into this troll. And see, I'm saving my demon right now. I'm saving my demon for a minute. Where is the dragon? Okay, now he's dead. I gotta get my soul. Get my demon soul. Come over here and get this dragon. And we're cooking. I gotta position him. Drop my fire off to the side over here. Get back to the center. Surprised we have 5 people alive. Fire's moving this way. We're good. Demon's back up here. It's a good little spot. Good spot to cleave. Got my soul now, and then I'm pumping my damage, pumping my spirit. So that was perfect. But did you see that? 180,000 damage crit on my hunt. The only way you do that is you have 6 stacks of frailty, because you're tracking your frailty, you're watching your frailty, and you get your demon soul. So my demon soul came up. I had 6 stacks of frailty, and I dumped all my stuff here. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let me thread the needle. I thread the needle. Ha 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 ha. Oh, it's just me again. Okay. Okay.
Defensive.
No. Can I walk through here? Oh, I got that. I got fire on me. Damn. I got fire on me. Damn. It's just me and the dragon. 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 Focus. Focus up. Run through the breath. Run through the breath. We're okay. We're okay. Run through the breath. Run through the breath. Demon form. Just to get my health good. Demon form. We got soul cleave. Got a soul cleave. Got a soul cleave. Got a soul cleave. The immolation order to get magic damage reduction. Moving back from here. 1% there. Okay. Fiery brand to kind of help reduce damage. And at this point, just kind of... Oh, demon form. Demon form. Cleave. Do a little cleave action, but I don't want to kill him yet. Do a little cleave action, but I don't want to kill him yet. I want to see what this thundering looks like, but I'm cleared. I'm good with thundering. I have so much damage thundering. I'm purposely popping my demon. Purposely popping my demon. Getting the fire breath. I'm pumping. Hunt. Breath. Hunt. Breath. Jump. What was the boss at? Was the boss at 20%? Was the boss at 20% on that? Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, god dang. The paladin just linked the damage meter of me being second in the overall damage. At least the paladin understands what the heck is going on here. Oh man. Okay, thanks. No loot. No loot for me. Leggings, male leggings. GG. God, man. That was fun though. I will say, I was like, focus. Breastplate. Plate. Nope. Out of here. Man. Oh man. Okay, so that is the stream for today, people. Before I go, any other questions about Demon Hunter stuff? Thanks, James. James Rogers and James Anderson. Thanks. D&D Geek. Thanks. Under pressure? Hey, you know what I was just under? I was under a lot of pressure just then. To carry this freaking group in my backpack. God, back hurts. That was crazy. All right, so now, after that long debacle, we are still one dungeon away. So I'm gonna have to crank that dungeon out at some point. Probably Monday. Crazy weekend's coming up. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming up with my my other channel that have to build stuff for. I'm launching a new game system. I had a lot of stuff happening. So hope that was entertaining. Watching the Warlock die, watching the devastation of Ochre die. That warrior was, I think that warrior was like doing his best. The warrior's doing his best, and the healer is doing his best. But I don't know whose fault. I feel like there was just a lot for that healer. I don't know. I think the healer's probably okay, but people were just literally standing and stuff. What can you do? So anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope the druid thing in the beginning was helpful as well. Stay creative. Biggest out of the box. Peace.